Okay, so we're going to work with the very important equation in physics, the equation for work. So in this case, there's a lot of things. Energy has a lot of interrelated quantities. This is the change in energy. This is work. This is force times distance, where the force has to be parallel to the direction of the displacement. Actually, this is displacement, should be. Another way of writing that whole parallel situation is to use the cosine, but none of that is anything you need to worry about, because we're just worried about the algebra right now. I'll teach you the physics this year. So we're going to start with work done is equal to F times D times cosine theta. I lost my ink. Okay, so we're after the D, so we are going to, and D is being multiplied by F and being multiplied by this thing called cosine theta. So we're just going to divide by those things on both sides. So we're going to divide by F cosine theta on both sides. That means D is going to be equal to, so that's gone and that's gone. So you have just D. And on the other side is going to be work divided by F cosine theta. And that's it. Okay, so now, what if we have the same situation, but we need to solve for theta? So you might recall from the earlier videos, we have a way of doing that now. But it starts off the same as the one we just did. Work is going to be F times D times cosine theta, except in this case we have to get rid of, let's see, if we want to isolate theta, then we need to isolate cosine theta first. So we'll divide both sides by FD. And that's going to leave us with cosine theta, switching the sides again, equals work done divided by force times displacement. Now, since I want theta, what's going to get rid of the cosine? Taking the inverse cosine of both sides. So that means, I'll write it out. Like I said, normally I wouldn't write it out, but in this case I will. I would do inverse cosine of the cosine of theta equals the inverse cosine of work divided by FD, like that. What that has the effect of over here is just leaving me with theta. Bam. On the other side, there's nothing I can do. It's just going to be inverse cosine of W over FD, whatever that is. I would get numbers for this and then go to my calculator, do inverse cosine, and it'll spit out an angle. But for algebra purposes, that's something.